Hello all economics and politics enthusiasts. Victoria Frey is back. I haven't played for a few days. Recorded most of the stuff in advance. So now, let me go back. There's a different version though. I think that's gonna work just fine. What I've done last time? Don't remember. Oh, okay. London conference. So, I am supposed to either refuse to sign or ratify the Treaty of London. And looks like 5 great powers are participating in the conference. Favor Belgian claims is backed by 261 total prestige. Favor 24 points is backed by 1767. And looks like the provinces of Limburg and Luxembourg will be partitioned between Belgium and Netherlands. In order to compensate the German Federation for the loss of Western Luxembourg, Limburg will be established as a Dutch subject and a nominal member of the German Confederation. Okay, so looks like that's gonna win. Anything else I have here? Okay, well, I'm kind of forced to ratify the Treaty of London. Belgium ratifies the treaty. Should both Netherlands and Belgium agree, the treaty will then enter into effect. Ratify. Awesome. And looks like private schools will be enacted. Success chance is 67%, which is awesome. Okay, that's good. And so someone in the comments told me, or in particular one gentleman, which I'm very grateful for that, told me that since my country is quite literate, I should avoid building stuff like, well, farms and ranches, and I should focus on more, let's say, more knowledgeable jobs. So, for example, the iron mines, coal mines, or, well, high level or high standard luxury goods. I don't know whether it still is actually the luxury goods, but let's say. So, yeah, that's what I should be focused on. By the way, I have 53 slots available here, which is crazy. How can I check though? Oh, in Belgian market, infrastructure +1, available labor, 118,000 peasants, and 127 unemployed peasants. What's that? Subsistence farmers found only in subsistence building, where they produce agricultural and simple manufactured products they use mostly for their own needs. They rely on subsistence output for survival and play only a limited role in the market economy. They tend to be politically unaligned. Okay, what's that subsistence building? A set of buildings that perform low intensity, decentralized production of food and basic resources. Basic resource goods suitable for mere survival. Their production is split between a small quantity of goods to be sold on the market and subsistence output used to sustain the meager standard of living of the peasants who work there. They are considerably less effective than most buildings, but will operate on any unclaimed arable land and does not require manual construction. Okay. So does it mean that peasants can actually just go to work to iron mines? How does it work? I have no clue. I see the increased employment. Oh, okay. But can I allow it? That's the main question. What if I click here? What's that? University Trade Center. Oh, okay. I have different tabs. Resources. Fair enough. There's a construction cost. Okay. But can I afford it? I don't know. Where is my, let's say, gross domestic product? Literacy. Okay. Here I have population. Can I click on it? No. Right click? No. Unemployed. 53,000. How can I check whether those unemployed people can work in my iron mines? Does it require some Specific skills? I don't know. Hard to say. Okay. What else? That's the Arts Academy, and it's built in Flanders. 19 weeks. Okay. I can afford it. But what about those resources? Iron and coal. That sounds okay. I should invest in it. I believe so. I would like to see the market though. Market price, what's that? Industrial goods. Okay. Sort by balance the number you get when you subtract buy orders from sell orders. Oh, so we miss iron, that's for sure. Luxury goods, well, staple goods, what's that? Okay, that's basically food. Fish, which is food. Some wood. What about here? Okay, here we have coal. It's iron. There's a steel. Okay, hardwood. So the iron is the main problem. Fair enough. I don't mind to build it. Let's see. So we have resources. Okay, we don't have any resources here available in Flanders, which is fine. We are going to build them in Bologna. That consumes coal and tools, which is kind of obvious. What about tools? We missed some of them too. Can we produce tools though? Absolutely we can. Tooling workshop in Bologna. That requires steel and also the wood. Oh! There is a deficit of wood. Wouldn't be a bad idea, right? To invest in wood too. Just a little. But based on the comment, I believe that wood can be regulated by its own. Like they can buy it from the markets outside, right? Or yeah, I believe so. That's how it's gonna work. I'm not sure entirely though. So iron mines. Well, some tools would be welcome. Oh my god! Oh, please let me open it. Thank you. Oh, in Valhalla actually we have a lot of them, so it's not that much needed. Oh my god. Okay, wait, no. Yeah, sounds okay. 2 iron mines or 1 coal mine and 1 iron mine. Why not? In such order, it's gonna be totally fine. Okay, now let's go to my journal. Grow GDP, London conference, make interest group happy. I know, can't do that right now. Same for passing an institutional law. Our GDP is growing, which is very cool. Okay. I'm gonna unpause. Declaration of Antwerp entered into force. Oh. That's a new state. And there is nothing here. Okay, so that's something I received? Looks like, yeah. Belgian gallery. Okay. Fine. What am I supposed to do here? Overview. It's an incorporated state. Split state gallery, yeah. A state region split into multiple smaller states belonging to different countries. When split, a portion of the resource potentials, buildings and pops are distributed between the states. Should one country take control of more than one part of the split state, this will be combined into a single state. Okay, claims Netherlands. Yeah. Rhine River. Awesome. Wacht am Rhein. You know what I mean? Buildings. Yeah, we have only livestock ranches. What about people? Standards of living struggling. Jesus. Okay. A lot of unemployed people. And we could afford something, for sure. Some livestock ranches. Is there a problem of food here? Not really. So, oh, what's that? What's the difference? Oh, okay. Here we have grain and here we have livestock. Fair enough. Hmm, we could invest in coal mines. Over here. Unless we can select something over there. I don't know. There's too many options available. I think the coal mines are good enough. I could build 2 of them. So some people will get job. Yeah. I could also try to sell it to Netherlands if it's of course possible. I don't know. Okay, let me unpause. What's that? London conference concludes. The conference has concluded and decided to partition the disputed areas between the Netherlands and Belgium. Is time still going? No. Dividing both Luxembourg and Limburg. European powers guarantee peace and... Okay, now it's paused. European powers guarantee peace and stability. The newly ratified Treaty of London is a cornerstone of European peace. It solidifies Belgium's neutrality and independence and marks a new chapter in European diplomacy, one that prioritizes peace and mutual respect among nations, while the Dutch delegation continue blah blah blah. For peace in our time, hurrah! Territory will be exchanged between Belgium and Netherlands in accordance with their treaty obligations. Cool. Well, that's a Limburg. Now I can do anything. Oh, I didn't know that I have it. Okay, so I had that state before, right? That's a Limburg. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. And here we have Luxembourg. They are worried of me. And genial. Is there any chance that we can incorporate them at some point? A good question. Bessemer process spreading. Knowledge of Bessemer process has started to spread to us. Okay. Enforcing military access in the United Tribes. That's Great Britain. A new journal. Increased market access by decree added to journal. Okay, let's see. What's that? Journal. Increased market access by decree. Issue road maintenance decree in Wallonia. Market access in Wallonia has dropped below 100%, causing adverse price conditions. Improve this by issuing the road maintenance decree in Wallonia. Market access, what's that? A measure of how well connected a state is to the rest of its market. It starts at 100% and is reduced proportionally whenever the state's infrastructure usage exceeds its infrastructure. It impacts both how many sell orders and buy orders are generated due to the state's production and consumption, and also how much the market price affects the local price of goods. Okay, awesome. Decree are demands made by a country's ruler to effect changes in state under their control. Decrees cost authority for as long as they are active. Once issued, the decree will provide certain bonus to the state and it is removed. Okay, where do you want it? In Wallonia. Okay. Wallonia has had road maintenance decree in place for 12 weeks. Tell me how. You can easily increase the amount of infrastructure available in the state by issuing a decree to maintain the roads. Open the political lens. I'm opening it. There are many different types of decrees for you to issue. Decrees are always issued in a state and cost authority to maintain. Issue road maintenance decree in Wallonia. Oh, we also have information about the interest groups, right? Awesome. Road maintenance. What do we have? Violent suppression, emergency relief, promote social mobility, promote national values, encourage manufacturing industry, encourage agricultural industry, blah blah blah, resource, greener grass campaign, migration attraction, okay, enlistment efforts. Oh, cool. Okay, road maintenance, plus 10% state construction efficiency, plus 1 infrastructure per 100k population, plus 20 maximum infrastructure from population. Cost 140. Okay, Boom. Here. Oh no, no in Flanders. In Wallonia, sorry. Now it's good. Great job. We have now issued a road maintenance decree in Wallonia at the cost of 140. Close the political lens. I closed it. Click on the state of Wallonia. You can see and manage your active decrees in the political lens. They are also visible in the state panel overview. And in this case, the panel overview of Wallonia. Okay, I'm clicking on Wallonia. Overview. And what's that? Oh, market access. Okay, I see now it. Because infrastructure is higher than infrastructure. Fair enough. And we have infrastructure here using 67 of 80. Infrastructure is provided by buildings like railway and port. It influences how well connected a state is to its market and how rapidly battalions mobilize. Ooh. Click expand railway in Wallonia. Okay. The amount of infrastructure and infrastructure usage is also visible on this panel. Hover the infrastructure value of 80.2 to see how much your road maintenance decree adds. Hey, where is it? Okay, I'm here. I see it. Where is it? Okay, I'm here, but I still don't see it. Hover the infrastructure value of 80.2 to see how much your road maintenance decree adds. Where is that value? I don't see it. Here we have in Wallonia, direct resource road maintenance. Well, no fucking idea, guys. Seriously. Well, I don't know. I don't see it. Where is it? I see that it adds 1 per 100k population. And yes, this is visible. Like if you go to Wallonia plus 13. Yeah, now I see it. Road maintenance plus 1, direct sources. That's a decree. Yeah, okay, well. Yeah, maybe. Let's say I found it. Okay. I understand. Go to journal. That's done. Tell me why though. Because I don't know what market access means. General. Market access represents how well connected your states are to their market. With 100% market access, a state will create 10 sell orders for every 10 goods produced and 10 buy orders for every 10 goods consumed. Okay. At 15%, 50% market access, the same amount of production or consumption would create only 5 buy-sell orders on the market. Oh, this impacts the market price and it drags your economy down. Okay. Specializing your states while keeping them well connected is key to running a prosperous nation. Open the market panel to the details for the... Okay. I'm here. Sell orders. Okay, that's sell order and buy order. Sell orders and buy orders determine a standard market price used across your market. But with less than 100% market access, states won't be able to fully utilize the market. Some locally produced goods might drop in price, while goods whose demand cannot be met locally will increase in price relative to the market price. Local price conditions can favor some POPs over others. In a state with high grain production but poor market access, grain will sell for a lower price than the market price. Okay. While this might make the POP needs of the lower strata easier to meet, it will also limit the wages that grain-producing buildings can pay out. In the long run, states with poor market access will fall behind financially. Decrees can be used to impose an effect on the state at the expense of authority. The effect will remain only for as long as the decree remains. So you need to choose carefully which decrees to use, but since authority is a limited resource, solving an infrastructure shortage more permanently requires other approaches which you will learn about later. Yeah, building infrastructure then, I believe. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So in general, we have to keep high market access. That's the main goal. My balance is negative though. Kinda uncool. What costed me so much? We have steel shortage. Kinda sucks. Okay. Limburg improving relations. Genial. By the way, I can right click on him. Diplomatic action. Begin improving relations. So yes, someone told me that it's possible. Awesome. I'm gonna do that. I want to improve relations with them, and I also would like to improve relations with France. That's gonna cost 300. Jesus. But I will do it. Okay. Yeah. I've learned something. Probably people told me that. Task and attitude improved. Okay. Now it's cooperative. Thank you. What else we can do, by the way? Treaties? What kind of treaty? Luxembourg Convention. Oh, minus 64 for France. Oh my god. Really? You don't like it? Oh, that's a high maintenance for you. I'm sorry, guys. I'm wondering how much you like me. Can I somehow check it? Oh my god, my mouse wheel. Viewing at it from the perspective of France, right click to open context menu. How do you like me, guys? Great power. Attitude. Protective. Relations cordial. Okay. That looks fine. What about Great Britain? Attitude 125, protective. And relations also cordial. Okie-dokie. I think we can continue. Let me unpause. Oh, here we have some ongoing diplomatic actions. Low progress to voting. Oh, cool. Private schools has successfully progressed to the voting of the law enactment. Awesome. I'm curious about one thing, which is technology. Oh, we still try to develop those improved fertilizers. That's gonna take 10 years. And looks like that's a stupid idea. Yeah, we should select something from, well, lower tier. That Bessemer process is, by the way, spreading, so maybe that would make sense. Okay. 13 months. Yeah, let's go with that. It's gonna be a quick one. It's gonna starting to improve our mutual relations. Thank you. Increased max access by the crew was successfully completed. Let's go. Increased investment in education institution to level 3. Oh yeah, that's another one. Increased immigration. That's another journal entry. Let's see it. Increased immigration. What's that? Increased population in Wallonia from 1.34 million to 1.34 million. Well, okay. Now I see it. By 9k. By 10k. Development in Wallonia is putting a strain on the local labor supply. There is plenty of available labor elsewhere in the Belgian market. Encouraging migration to Wallonia could help us with this matter. Tell me how. A state will be an attractive target for migration if the average standard of living is high. Pops will move from states with lower migration attraction to those with higher migration attraction in the same market. There are several migration map modes to activate in the map mode list next to the lenses, which will give you an overview of where pops are migrating. Feel free to check them out and continue whenever you are done. Okay. Oh my shit, man. Mass migration attraction. Oh my goodness. Why are there so many? Migration. What does it mean, the red color? Oh, people are living that. Okay, fair enough. That's what I understand. Um, Mass migration attraction. Okay. Whatever it means. Um, Migration in general. Okay, that's what I've checked already. Potential target. Okay. I don't know. Next. Hover any state to see its migration attraction tooltip breakdown. When you are done looking at migration attraction tooltips, find Wallonia on the map. Click Wallonia and open the population tab. Wallonia and population. Okay. Standard of living impoverished. Doesn't sound cool. Struggling 9.8. What's that? That how many people or what? The pop standard of living depends on many factors. The foremost among them are wealth, which in turn depends on how high their wages are compared to the cost of their pop needs. Hover the average standard of living value for any of the strata to see if they are above their minimum expected standard of living or not. Number of pops, average current struggling 9.8, average minimum expected 6.6. Okay, so we are above. What about here? Same here for middle strata. Lower strata, middle strata, okay, makes sense. Average minimum is 13.6, we have 17.7, and for the wealthy upper strata, it's 17.6, and we have 40.2, which is quite decent. Okay, if a state's natural migration attraction is insufficient, you can increase it artificially by issuing a greener grass campaign decree. Okay, I will do it. I would like to first remove the decree from here. Is it still there? But road maintenance? Where I can find it? Of course I can find it now. Oh, issue a decree. We don't need it anymore. That costs too much. 40. Let's issue greener grass campaign. Boom, in Wallonia. You can see how large of an effect the greener grass campaign has on migration attraction, the projected migration to from the state in the migration attraction tooltip. Where is migration attraction tooltip? Station. Where is it? Migration attraction. No idea. Maybe here? Migration attraction. Oh. Yeah, now I see it. There are so many numbers though. Greener grass campaign, 25%. Oh, I can click here. I clicked here. Oh, you can also do it this way. Fair enough. How can I find that tooltip? Plus 20 migration attraction, plus 25 migration attraction. Okay. Stand. Doesn't say much. Unless overview. Oh, maybe here. Okay. Population. We're going to find anything here. Oh, migration plus 0.12%. Yeah, I see it. An agitator appears. What's that? Let me close it for now. Laurent de Trazegnier has appeared in Belgium. Supports liberal movement. Okay, we are bolstering the liberal movement. Oh yeah, I see it now. Flanders has low migration attraction compared to the average. Fair enough. What else? Something to do or not? I don't know. I believe something has happened. Oh, we built the art gallery or whatever, art academy, whatever it was. Now we are building coal mines. We are still in deficit though. Fire block, invitation accepted. Maldives accepted the invitation from Great Britain to join the British Empire. Increased immigration completed. Awesome. So now we can get rid of that decree, right? Cancel the Greener Grass campaign. Doesn't make sense to keep it. Foreign Manifesto. What's that? Event in Flanders. The recently translated works of Simon de Kock have become popular within the royalist movement. Okay. I don't think I'm in favor with royalist movement. The relationship has developed to the point of Simon de Kock openly endorsing the movement. Okay, is it fine or not? Who is that guy? He's in exile. Home country, Dutch East Indies. Oh no. For a whole large class, there is no other road, especially for nations so eminently practical as the Belgian. The great thing is to get the working class to move as a class. That once obtained, they will soon find the right direction, and all who resist will be left out in the cold with small sects of their own. Our struggle is an international one. Royalist movement gets popular exile manifesto for 5 years, plus 10% political movement pop attraction. This foreign interference had ought to be punished. Okay? Censored exile manifesto, minus 50% political movement pop attraction, plus 10% political movement activism for royalists. And trade union gets framed as foreign puppets for 5 years. Minus free interest group approval, minus 10% interest group pop attraction. Trade unions. Yeah, this foreign interference had ought to be punished. And cross-border investments, what's that? Event in North Rhine. Belgian industrialists are interested in making investments in neighboring Prussian industries. Okay, that sounds fine. He stood up, put on his hat and headed towards the door. At first it seemed he would leave without another word, but then he turned around and spoke with barely suppressed anger. Being accused of lacking patriotism, Correa tried to make money isn't just insult. It betrays a complete lack of understanding of how money is made. Do you think I made what I already have by thinking provincially? An excellent investment. What's that? Strong arm them into investing domestically. Belgium gets enforced domestic investment for 5 years, plus 10% manufacturing tax income, and industrialist gets protectionistic investments, minus free interest group approval. An excellent investment, guys. And Belgian relations towards Prussia improves by 30. Prussia gets foreign investment for 5 years. I'm fine with it. I can afford poor relations with, well, first industrialists, because that would be a minus 3 for them, which doesn't sound right. Oh, we have something more. Curriculum disagreements. What's that? There's so many events. That's cool. Stall event for the enactment of private schools. Oh no. Disagreements within the government about what should be taught in the new private schools have brought implementation of the reform to a standstill. These classes may have been well suited for the tutoring of noblemen 2 centuries ago, but believing they would serve a broader range of students well in this day and age is outright lunacy. Well, I already agree with that statement. And you mean to say your modern alternatives would serve them better? You would have the classical subjects phased out in favor of ignorance and poor grammar? Okay, interesting. Take some time to work on the differences. Plus 20% enactment time. Okay, force a compromise. Curriculum compromise during enactment of the next law. Minus 5% enactment success chance. Intelligentsia gets compromised in school. Oh yeah, interest group approval. That's not good for us. Especially that we have intelligentsia and industrialists. Rearrange the law to create an independent body for this. Oh, that's gonna give me one setback. I think I'm gonna accept that enactment time. Take some time to work out the differences. Yeah, this is fine. We can live. We can live with that. Improve relations broken? Oh, why? Improved relations with Prussia can no longer be maintained because the following conditions are no longer true. Relations between Prussia and Belgium are less than amicable. What's that? Relations, amicable. Interesting. Is it good or bad? No really clue. Okay, I have 35 minutes in my timer. It's probably about time to finish the episode. Oh, there's hydraulic crane spreading. Knowledge of hydraulic cranes has started to spread out to us. I think that's a good idea actually to develop it right after the Bessemer process. Because that's the easy technology for us then. Where is it though? Where is it? Am I able to find it? Unless it's military? I don't think so. Oh yes, it is in military. Unlocks bulk trading for trade center. Leads to gantry cranes, dry drugs. Okay. Cranes powered by water pressure are vastly stronger than earlier stationary cranes. Their strength and efficiency can greatly increase the flow of goods in and out of commercial ports. Interesting, that's a military technology. Okay, but probably it's a good idea actually to develop it. Look at that. That's, well, let's say 2 years to develop. Well, we should consider it. Water tube boiler though. That's a good one. Especially if we want to focus on coal mines, iron mines, all that stuff around. Heavy on industry, basically. We may think about it. Unless there's something needed from society tabs. Which might be true also. But that's something we are going to consider in the next episodes. Hope you enjoyed. And hopefully see you in the next one where we'll try to continue learn something from that tutorial. So far, well, it's getting better. It's really getting better. There is a lot of stuff going on. A lot of things to do. But since all those things are interconnected with each other, in total that makes a lot of sense. So yeah, I kinda enjoy. Of course, this is more economics and politics focused game, but I have fun. Not as much as in case of Stellaris, as I've already said multiple times, but it's still cool. So, once again, thank you. See you next time. Goodbye.